Last night I saw a superhero. He was black. He said, "This is for the hood. Black Lightning's back." I'm being joined tonight by none other than C the Superior.
Hi.
We're also being joined by Mr. Jack Lightning.
Oh, that was such a beautiful introduction. Not as good as C's, but thank you. You tried, Vic. Thank you.
We kind of picked up right where we left off from the previous episode. You know, everything's going on. Lightning's falling from the sky. Lightning! Right before she's about to hit the ground, she gets like in this bubble, like weird thing. Turns out Gambi, you know, being the tech genius that he is, hooked up some kind of something and like, so she wouldn't die.
I incorporated them into your suits as an extra safety measure.
One of our predictions came true, that Grace did in fact save Anissa right in the nick of time. She was right there like the dutiful wife that she is. Jefferson, fighting Negro Ninja, losing until he gets Gambi to like, you know, hardwire in or like, you know, remote access into his suit and give him like this stealth mode.
Gambi, I need you to activate the stealth mode in my suit remotely.
And is fighting off Negro Ninja like to the death. The Pierce family's all in the Lightning Lab, and you know they got 50 million questions for Gambi.
Uncle Gambi, is it just our powers affected, or all the metas in tree, or all the metas everywhere?
I don't know yet.
He's in it. This just happened. Gambi, what happened? Gambi, what's going on?
Yes!
Gambi, why my bank account look like this? Look, I don't know.
All you people want is more. Leave Brittany alone.
Lynn is in jail, as we know. Detective Tupac tells Jefferson, like, look, your wife's in jail, come down here, you know, I'll let you in the back door, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
Jefferson gets to Lynn, and she's distressed. She's been in the pen for, I don't know, at least 24 hours. I don't know. She's been in for a minute, feels like. And next thing you know, right through the door comes this new lawyer.
I got here as soon as I could.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, hey, good to meet you, Keith Michaels.
Michaels, oh, you're Lynn's old college buddy.
This is an old college friend. And you got the vibes right away. You were like, hold on, you know, Jefferson was like a little funny towards it. Lynn was so happy to see him, of course, because, you know, she needs a lawyer. But there's a history here, but we'll go into that later. Get Tobias. Tobias is with the emitter. That's what they call it, the emitter. And he's testing the emitter's abilities to work on Red, his little henchman. But he's given Red this like bracelet thing that allows him to still have access to his powers. So he can kind of get around this emitter thing. They found out that Lynn has a $3 million bail. And of course, Jefferson don't got it.
How are we supposed to pay for all this?
But luckily his daughter is, you know, taking stuff out of the books.
It's okay, I got it covered.
I don't know if she's getting paid to be Blackbird or she's, you know, taking a little off the top, but she has the money. She paid her mama's bail. Lynn actually gets out with the help of her old college flame. And that's not just her friend, that was her college boyfriend at the time. They have like this little exchange outside of the courthouse or whatever it is, the jailhouse. And she's like touching on his arm.
This is no joke.
And all of a sudden I said, hold on, what's going on here, Lynn?
Hold on, wait, you missed the part where she said,
You could always make me laugh in the worst possible situations.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then when Jefferson shows up, you know, Jefferson, you know, oh yeah, he got me out. Thanks, bro.
Because he knows what's up, he feels the vibes. And the whole time I'm thinking, this could have been Lynn's man. She could have had a lawyer, but she wanted to go after the athlete, you know, the superhero, which is Jefferson Pierce. And now her life is, you know, not looking so good. She should have went with the lawyer, like her mother told her.
No.
She should have went with the lawyer.
And that there goes to show you can always count on a woman's selfishness.
What do you mean? It's the truth. She should have been with the lawyer. She would have been way better off. Now she's a divorcee, a crack addict, a jailbird. Like,
can we be honest? When it comes to the drugs, that was her fault. That was all on her.
But she probably wouldn't have been exposed to it if it wasn't for Jefferson. She could have been living in Beverly Hills with the lawyer, but she's stuck in Freeland.
I'll sit there and say this. She had a very interesting life with Black Lightning. I mean, who wants normal kids?
Policeman and Khalil have like this exchange, like Khalil's like going through the vents. So he gets down there, fight ensues.
You got company.
And it was just like the smoothest transition from Khalil to Painkiller.
Hey. So, who wants to die first?
Yeah, he just slipped it on like a coat. It was Khalil and suddenly, boom, Painkiller.
I wanted to mention in this scene because this scene was very cool. And I remember I took notes for this because I wanted to make sure I remember this. And I remember it clear as day. He shot someone in the nuts. I thought that was like I wanted to make sure that was noted. Like that needs to, I want this to be a clip, highlighted, all that.
Really enjoyed the music.
It's the Method Man for short, Mr. Left. Move it on your left.
Like the music was fire. Like I was just like, oh, okay, this is what Painkiller's gonna be. Like, all right, this is what you can do for the next show, no doubt.
Tobias, he wants to, or he has been kind of putting his influence in on the gangs in Freeland.
As of this moment, your war with the 100 gang ends, and whatever's left of the Cobra Cartel belongs to me.
And so he goes after Destiny, who looks fantastic in this scene. I said, this girl is beautiful. But I said, oh yes, working Destiny. Apparently he paid off Negro Ninja. So Negro Ninja is now working for Tobias, not for Destiny. Because as we know, Lala is out of commission, even though I've missed the presence of Lala in these last couple episodes.
Wow, I'm glad you mentioned that because they showed the scene where he's stoned, where he looked like Han Solo from Star Wars and whatnot. But yeah, Lala is out. Yeah,
he's out.
He is missed.
Hot girl grandma finally puts it all together. She shows up at Gambi's door like, FBI, open up!
Guess I should have known you'll always be a spy first.
She pulled the gun out. She was ready to shoot him, but she's in love with him. Yeah. So she didn't want to shoot him, but she wanted to scare him. JJ, we got to get to JJ because she's being a jerk this whole show as usual. Oh! She loses her powers, and instead of being patient like everyone else who also lost their power, she isn't the only one. She decides she wants to be Bill Nye the Science Guy in Anissa's kitchen and magic her way into some powers.
If the key to my powers is I'm supposed to be a generator, why shouldn't I be able to jumpstart them?
When she does it, but she passes out, like her heart stops.
Jen! Oh my God. Jen!
She reveals now that her appearance changed, the only thing she got left that makes her, I guess, feel like herself is being Lightning.
She says now, after Anissa brings her back to life or restarts her heart or whatever it is that she does, she gets some of her powers back, but just like a little bit. She wants more. Right. She's power hungry.
It's more.
And she says, oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta go up into the what's it called? Ionosphere.
I mean, you want to go back to the ionosphere? It's the only way I can regain enough power.
Yeah, she's a pain. She's really a pain. What are you doing, girl? Why are you like this?
Who else is like that? Lynn.
I'm gonna throw the scene out because when she's with ex-homeboy and whatnot, and she has the ankle bracelet, and I remember when they showed it, and it was like, oh, not my best look.
It's not my best look.
And then I remember I saw her foot. I said, yeah, I bet it isn't your best look. I'm sorry.
I wasn't gonna say nothing about the feet, but they was looking.
Oh, no, those are some slave feet.
I mean, they didn't have to put in those flip flops.
She had them Jesus sandals on.
You really did.
Jesus 12s.
It's not my best look.
Couldn't say nothing. I was gonna let her live, but look, y'all wasn't gonna let her live.
No, but as soon as I saw that, I said, because I had to see that, you're gonna pay for that.
See, if she would have got with that lawyer, she would have had some Yeezys on, but she got with Jeff and she got to wear the Payless sandals. We get Tobias. He has a package at his office.
Right.
He opens it up, and it's like some kind of communicator. And there's these people on podiums around him, and they're obviously some people of importance because they said that they were a part of something called the board. And this is something that Tobias is attempting to become a member of, you can see. So he's doing all this stuff in Freeland, I guess, to prove himself to this organization so he can be a member of their ranks. That brings us to the end of the episode where JJ does, in fact, go into the ionosphere. Almost died. Thank God TC was there to kind of walk her through because she would have kept going and like, you know, just been gone.
Right,
but she returned down to Earth. But then we get this like odd like scene where we're flashed back up into space and we see that her particles are still out in space. No one. So that's something that I'm a little curious about. I still get the feeling that we're going to get the other Jennifer. I don't know how.
I feel like that's another Khalil promo.
We'll find out in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and tell us what you thought of the episode. See ya.